Wagons of the Old West by Maria Santos, illustrated by Dan Ridley. One of the oldest kinds of transportation is the wagon. It is a four-wheeled vehicle drawn by strong animals. People around the world have driven wagons for thousands of years. Wagons on the Oregon Trail. In the United States, wagons made history between the 1830s and 1860s. During this time, thousands of pioneers traveled westward. Some went as far as the Oregon, but others settled in many places along the way. Both covered wagon bed, iron-covered tire, the trucky box hid from tools the travelers need to keep nearby. Trucky box. The pioneers journeyed for up to 6 months to reach the west coast. They had to pack up a lot of food and supplies for the trip. Families packed some of their furniture too, to protect their possessions and supply from the sun and the rain. They used covered wagons. Back east, there was an enormous wagon known as the Conestoga wagon. Its real wheels were as cool as a man. The top rose to more than 11 feet above the ground. The back and front of the wagon bed were sloped over so the cargo would not slip off when traveling across mountains. People liked the design of the Conestoga, but its wagons were too heavy for the long journey's weight. They needed as many as 6 or 8 horses to pull them. The wagons would have to travel over very rough land, and there were no roads yet. A smaller wagon was built, with high sloped ends to keep its cargo from spilling out. It also had a white canvas cover to protect the cargo from sun and rain. Traveling in groups or trains across the flat land of the prairies with their wide roofs, the wagons sometimes looked like ships. People soon called them prairie schooners, as a schooner was a type of a ship with wide sails. Wagons of the prairie farms. Once the pioneers choose a place to settle, they built their houses to sleep in and to store their food. They no longer need to carry such heavy loads. The prairie schooners were much too big for everyday use. Pioneers needed a wagon that was comfortable to ride on. Much smaller wagons were built. Springs were added so that riders would not feel of the burn along the trails. A spring is a steel brace that holds up the bed of a wagon. The springs were lighter than the heavy frames on the prairie schooners, so the wagon could travel faster. Spring wagon, friendship, wagon bed, springs. The spring wagon could fit 2 others on the front seat.